Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, I'm back. It hasn't been that long, but yes, it's me, I'm back. Yay! Yeah, although I feel like with GBF it has been a little while since I did miss the day of the last day we were supposed to do this because of overtime and all, but this time for sure we're gonna do it. So yeah, time for me to finally grind back to that point where we are pretty much kept up with everyone else. No dice. Were we gonna do dice today? I thought we were gonna do it like later. Was it today? Was it today? We can do it on Sunday. I could have sworn that I said we were gonna do it soon, but I don't recall if I mentioned what day it would be on. No, hey, it's not like so. Yes, we can do the Steam dice as well. Although I guess we can do it on Sunday after Gartic phone. We could use that time slot for it as well. Since this legit just could be me with bad memory and all, but I don't remember what day I mentioned we were gonna do it on. Where's the sound? Why is there no sound? Oh, there's the sound. But yeah, we have been missing out on this for so long that like the new boss came out and like a bunch of shit came out and I'm still like I'm not even done with this second tutorial, I think. So we're gonna try to get that done. But yeah, I hope you've been doing good. Hope you have been doing good. Today I went to work and I spent like 1 hour on a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation, trying to explain to my boss what a roguelike game is. Like, that legit actually happened. Like, I'm not memeing it. I spent an hour on a presentation just to like explain to them like what a foreign roguelike looks like. Cause like, I think it was just like last Friday was the day we all as a team came to the realization that nobody in my team knows what the definition of a roguelike outside of Japan actually is. Gaming. Yes, very gaming. And hey, Dorothy, best. Hope things are going good for you and welcome. I don't remember what I was I don't remember what I was even doing the last time around. Like, why am I on the ship? I legit do not remember. And thank you for the follow. Yeah, I genuinely... What was I doing on the ship? I know I was supposed to be doing something. I don't know, I've been sick for a week, but at least I'm eating food. That's good. Eating food is probably one of the more important steps towards recovery as well, so hopefully it helps you to get better soon. Yeah, the same thing happened, I guess not the exact same thing, but like something similar happened to me a little while back. Where I was just like, I got a stomach flu and I was just not able to eat at all. And that felt like completely horrible. But I'm all better now. As I hope you will be soon as well. I guess only around when like the appetite came back that I finally felt better. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to do this. And ready. Now the parting. Yes. Now, do I remember how to play this game? I think it has been a few weeks at least since I last touched this. So I might be very rusty since I didn't even have time to get good. But we'll see. We will see. Did I even finish this furry game battle? No, I think I failed on this. Okay, that's dodge. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to use Flowery 7 as an attack. Wait, okay, yeah, I'm very rusty at this now. Hello, Mido. How are you? If anything, I'm doing okay. As I was telling Snorlaxo just now, I spent like an hour of the day doing a presentation to explain to my colleagues what a roguelike game is. Because we came to the realization like last week that their definition of a roguelike is very different from the global definition of a roguelike now. Because like, especially among the older generation in Japan, it's like, when people think of roguelikes, they think of like, too hard dungeon travelers and stuff like that, where it's a game with a dungeon that you just run around in a dungeon, and sometimes, depending on the style of the game, you have a randomized dungeon and you start at level 1 every time you re-enter the dungeon. But like, while some of the core concepts are similar, the definition here is a lot more uptight. It's something we realized. Yes. But in Japan, it's like, especially among the older generation, they see it as it has to be a dungeon crawler, and you have to, like part of the definition among the older like boomer generation is that it has to be a dungeon crawler, and it basically is like a turn-based RPG as well. So it's kind of different, and that's why I needed to explain to them what it is, because the global definition is very different from what counts as like a roguelike in Japan. So I was spending some time at work explaining to them what a roguelike was as a result. Nice for roguelike. Well, I showed them DICE, I showed them DD, and I showed them Slay the Spire, so yeah, we showed them some good stuff. I feel like DICE and DD are still good enough to show. Especially to convince them that like you can make a good roguelike with a small team. Oh, I showed them Isaac as well. So like we picked the best. Unfortunately not the Minesweeper one, but some good ones nonetheless. And hey Raul, hope you're doing good. And that your night is good so far. This is probably really late at night there. I haven't played a turn-based game in so long now. Yeah, especially nowadays, I feel like turn-based just isn't as common as it used to be, since like we do have the tech to make the games like real time and not perform like complete garbage. And I feel like the fact that that is a thing that people can do now, just like, oh wait, oh no, that cancels the thing. Ooh, losing a second thing for letting you up 130 rolls. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Like, especially since like the spark is at like 200 as well. It does make it like quite painful to have to roll all the way there in the worst case. But yeah, hopefully you get her soon. Are you planning to roll all the way to max though? Because it sounds like you very well might have to at this rate. Do you know much about like user data for games? What do you mean by user data? I guess because of the if you want to access, is that legal? I mean, the legality of it depends on the country, but for the states, like for America, like most stuff regarding games and like privacy policies are like the Wild West. Like no one gives a fuck about any of that in terms of like the legalities when it comes to games. Singapore, do they even have fucking make games there? I mean, they make games for other people, but they don't really make their own games there. Paying a fee for user data, I feel like it's very normal there. I mean, not normal, I guess, but at the very least, it's definitely legal there. Like, the issue is that in most parts of the world, like, legal protections when it comes to stuff like this aren't very strong to begin with, so unless you live in the EU or something, it's probably legal. Like, the only place where it might be an issue might actually be the EU, since they do have like stricter data protection laws as well. But the fruit hasn't been that this slime is losing a low energy, no repair, I can say that one day. At least it's good to hear that there's no like actual like physical pain, if that's the case. I mean, if that's the case, at least it probably isn't anything too serious, so hopefully you get better soon. Oh, wait, no, no, I fucked up. I'm super lucky to feel cut after 30 pulls. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, not having to go too many is always a good thing. Although it does feel like getting that blessing every once in a while is always a good thing. Because I remember like Infidave was complaining for quite a while that their luck was pretty bad with like getting things before the spark. This kind of crazy, so I'm gonna pull Himari off. See Hade to Hade. Oh, Camp Hade, yes. She'll be very, very useful. Like, it still blows my mind how good she actually is in terms of like as a buff. Like, like she's actually a really good buffer. It's almost shocking the level to which she's like core for so many raids now. Uh-oh. Where the fuck are they? I can't rest all three of them. Where the fuck? Ah, I see. Also, it's only this part. Jimmy recovered the stone. But does not guarantee the secret integrity of all items in the account. After I think this one account already automatically does not let it off. No. Yeah, that sounds like such a shady policy. But at the same time, this is Singapore we're talking about, so we're talking about the country where like, was it Luna? The one of the big, or like multiple like big like Bitcoin crashes happened there. Like the country's laws are pretty lax when it comes to like dealing with businesses in general. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they were quite lax with it to the point that the companies could actually get away with that. One HP. Yeah, we have the thing. We have guards. The guards in this is basically FGO guards. Like, I think that's where the English term comes from, if anything, for FGO's guards. Like, the original English term probably, like, started with GBF as well. But yeah, we have guards, so we managed to get the 1 HP survival, which is what I think. I guess it's like, they can, it's more an issue of whether they will. No, it's like the meme, right? It's like, but am I gonna? They probably can. Look, like the thing with this is that like game companies can always restore your items in game. Like it's not difficult. It's literally like changing values on like a web page, a CSV or something. Like I don't know what exactly they use, but it's as easy as just changing a single variable on like an Excel spreadsheet at times. They can, it's just a matter of whether or not they want to. And I say this as someone who has worked in like relatively big like mobile games in the past, like Puzzles and Dragons and the like. They can, and every company can, unless they are completely incompetent, they can. What is harder for them? No. They can restore your items, and they can probably very easily like verify whether or not you have the items. It's more an issue of whether or not they want to take the effort to do it. Because that's how you deal with like most cases. It's all about man hours. Yeah, pretty much that. It's like it's not hard. Like literally, it could take like one programmer like 1 hour to do it at most. Like or like at like depending on how competent the company is. Like it's not that they can't. It's whether or not they want to. It's like with Puzzles and Dragons as well. Like there was a with that game, it's like if you live in Korea, you're basically entitled to like refunds very easily. And like the companies have actually very easy access to like how much you spend and stuff like that, so they can very easily refund you your money as well. It's just one that happens often and not often. Yeah. Like 1 hour is more like what I mean, like including like confirming that you had the item, like not just restoring it, but like the entire process of checking plus refunding the item could take like an hour or thereabout, depending on like how good their systems for checking the player's items possessed is. But yeah, it's very easy either way. Like it's like you say, like a lot of companies just decide not to because like if you do it for one guy, then like another 10 people might ask for it. And the more you do it, the more people might ask for it. And then like eventually some bad apples will try to like squeeze their way into it as well. And then that's where and that's what the company really would not want happening. Having to deal with people actually trying to exploit the systems. Maybe something's wrong with their security. No, like when it comes to like stolen items, it's like, yeah, I mean it would typically be due to a hack or something, so like it's probably a security issue, but like no, yeah, probably would be, but the whole concept of like an item that disappeared due to a bug or like some weird like shit that happened during maintenance or something getting stolen, like all of that combined, the way to verify it typically is about the same. Because it's not like they're gonna like trace the entire like path of like where your item went, like who stole it at what time. They're just gonna go like, okay, we'll check, like he said the item disappeared at this point. At this timing, we'll check like maybe a day before if he had the item, we'll check a day after if he had the item. Then we'll maybe check like the 1 hour period where the item supposedly disappeared and see if we can like figure out how it disappeared. And then they'll just like refund you the thing if they wanted to. And if the apes all garbage. Oh my ape, but my ape's gone! It's a hefty joke, yeah. And to think, all you need for your ape to disappear is to just like click on an NFT on like your wallet or something. But my ape, it's special. No one else can have my ape. It's like a son to me. Have I done this? No, I have not done this. Okay, let's do this. I should level up my party as well. The blockchain is too rigid. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you can so easy, like it's really easy to track the item that goes missing, but like actually like refunding it's like impossible as well. Or close to impossible. No, it is impossible. Like, if the item is gone, they can't refund the item. They can't return you the item. right? They can maybe refund you for it, but they can't return you the item, but they can track it. Other than global rollback. Yeah, there's no way in hell anyone is gonna do that, it feels like. I don't have golden rock jaws. Why were they dying so easily then? Like, is the AI just like very fragile or something? Inventory. No, party. Gear. It was gear that I was thinking of. I feel like an idiot for not remembering that. I only have 1 guts. I forgot what any of them do, to be honest. The weird part is that they can acknowledge the account is stolen, but they can say other people can legally obtain it. Once they take away account, then they have that legally buy from the market or something, then they won't step in. Yeah, that's the exact same thing that happened with Genshin in year 1 as well, if I recall. Where like they acknowledge it's stolen, but then because the hacker like spent $1 on the account, it's technically their account, and then they won't return you the account, even though the hacker sold it to someone else after spending $1 on the account. Well, it's called a fork. They take a copy of the blockchain before the trade and then say this is the legit blockchain. Everyone has to be on board. Yeah, something tells me like not everyone is gonna be on board with them like just saying, yeah, we're gonna split and make a new copy of the blockchain. Like that like maybe, right? Like I can see like, yeah, like I guess that's a way to do it, but like something tells me that like not everyone's just gonna be like, yeah, you know, I'm totally down with that. Spot says that Catalina. It's pretty dire. Yeah, it's times like this, it just feels like it just makes me feel thankful that I didn't get into any of that at the time. Like I remember like two situations. One was near the start, where like someone asked me if I was worth investing in, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna like invest in like something which I can't actually explain the value increase of. Like I was like, no. If I cannot like physically understand like where the value being created is, I'm not gonna invest in it. And then like sometime after, like a NFT game company actually approached me once asking me to like whether I was interested in helping them make games, and I was like at the time I was so under a rock. I was like, what's an NFT game? Like I literally did not know, and they looked at me with like such disappointment. It's a good thing I didn't join though, because like I don't think they have released a game even till today. And that invitation was from like I don't know how many years ago at this point. How long has NFT been around for at this point? I don't even know. Oh, what the... Ah! Look, no. It got big under the lockdown. Yeah, I mean I can understand it getting big under the lockdown, since like people were probably really bored and didn't know what to do with their time. And then since they were at home all the time, and then this is like new electronic technology that was like earning so much money, some people probably were just like, yeah, big new thing, it's gonna change the world. Look at them with their play to earn games. Nani? You can earn money from playing games? You mean the thing that people did when they used to like roll accounts in gacha games and sell those for money? Earning money from games? Nani? That's impossible. But yeah, it does feel like it definitely... Like, the technology probably had been around for a while, I can see that, but like, it really does feel like the pandemic was when it like became massive and oh, there's some point showing up. Yeah. It's like eventually there'll be just like yeah, it's like eventually they'll reach the point where like no one where it's just gonna be so expensive that like no one is gonna be like willing to get involved in it. Which I guess is already happening now, isn't it? Or did it like go back up again now? Like I remember seeing something about like it being like on a very massive downturn at this point. Oh, 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 no, no, ah, 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 ah. Why did I jump back in? Am I fucking stupid? Why did I jump back in? Looking like 99% entries are more value than beginning value. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if anything, I'm impressed that there's like the 1% that actually increased in value. I mean, to be fair, I guess maybe there are some people who did like initially approach the technology with some level of like actual desire to use it for something. So maybe like 1% of people actually like got some value out of it, but even then, like that's a very low number, yeah. Ah, that missed. Playing EO on this boss is a lot annoying, huh? Like, depending on how he moves, I could like get fucked pretty badly. That's threshold. Uh-oh. Oh, this thing. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is not gonna be fun. But yeah, I mean, like, if there's one thing that technology did that was kind of interesting, I guess, it's just the fact that, no. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, this is fine. It gave a really good, like, real-life example of, why a gameplay loop is so important for a game. Because, like, with like how play-to-earn games with their lack of a like proper complete gameplay loop, or I guess a loop from which you can escape from, like as a game with that kind of loop, how it actually ended up being a good example of like how if your loop isn't a complete loop, you might actually just like end up killing your game instead. Because like you basically make a game where like because playing is not the main point of the game anymore, it is very easy for people to just opt out of playing the game because the game is built with an escape route instead. And that's what causes like their attempts to do like NFT pay to earn games. That's what causes it to like die instead. Get it away. Oh, that hit him. Yes! Oh, I thought he got away. But yeah, today was also the day that I learned that the funny like Blue Archive soccer thing is actually a thing. As in like they actually do whole like full-on tournaments for it. Like I used to think it was just a meme thing. I mean, it kind of is a meme thing, but like it's less of just a meme than I thought it was. And it was kind of interesting to see it. And there being like bots for like BA soccer matches. Oh, I fucked up. I don't have the fast charge there. But yeah, overall, like, work was interesting today because of the whole roguelike thing. So how is this game look? It was also visually noisy. It's... Oh, hey, Paul. Hope you're doing good today. It's okay, I feel like. Like, it's... I feel like it's the kind of game where, like, if you're a GBF fan, it will probably be, like, something that would get you very hyped. But if you aren't, it's still okay. It's not like anything revolutionary, but it's entertaining enough for what it is. It's for a game within the genre, however, I would say it's a little too grindy. Like I get that, like with games like Monster Hunter, for example. Yeah, it's like you don't have a party. Yeah, I did it like closed without pubs, so like it's just me being stubborn and not doing it with a party, hence why. So hey Cinnamon. But yeah, Paul, it's like it's really a case of like I would say it's a game that is really more for the fans of the series, since like if you for people who don't know much about it, it's like it might end up feeling a little too grindy because they did like it does feel like, because of the fact that this game is kind of designed by Cygames as well, and they have long been adept at making games that are extremely grindy. They may have made this in my opinion at least, maybe a bit too grindy as well, with like how much you have to grind for like the terminus, the sigil, the weapons, the sigils and all that. What about this? On a business trip? Yeah, on a what? I hope the trip has been fun. Smart. Oh. Bruh, the AIs, I mean, I did die as well, like, it's also my fault, but, like, I do feel like the AIs dying as much as they do, like, kind of fucks this up as well. Serious BSness. It is, cause, like, the revival bar that I have to, like, revive myself with, like, it's kind of shared with the AI, so, like, the AIs dying kind of does fuck me up as well. Like, just, okay, fine, I'll queue. Fine, I'll queue. I'll queue. Yeah, I mean, like, if people will probably play a lot more competently, so at least I don't have to worry as much about, like, the bar being taken up, I guess. It's more resurrections for me instead. Because I'll probably die a bunch. That's fair, I know it's kind of like this one, it's only from Doji. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Cagliostro does have a lot of dojins. It does feel like no journal wasn't great for matchmaking. Like, she really does have a lot. Especially that one from Asanagi as well, I guess. But yeah, like I feel like with no knowledge of the series whatsoever, this game will feel a lot like playing. Nah, it's not on the level of like playing a Monhan. I feel like maybe it is. Nah, nah. I don't know. I guess it depends on personal preference. Maybe like playing God Eater, but less focus on the like having a specific like customizable character in that sense. More players found. Yeah, I'll just solo it. I don't know. Like I find it to be okay as a game. I need to the matchmaking is broken. Oh. Ah. Guess I'll solo it then. Ah. Pain. Like seeing the world in this game, like the cities of all of the people being all like lively and walking around, seeing all the different maps and all that, like seeing all the bosses in like 3D like this. Like for the fans of the series, I can see it being a very big thing because like we're talking about a game that initially started as like a browser thing, right? So it's like compared to the game that they have had till now, it's a very big step up. So I would say like for them it's probably very big. And even if you don't know GBF, I feel like the game can still be fun. Like it's not a bad game, it's just like the grindiness of it can get a little much at times. It is pretty, yeah. Aesthetically it's pretty good. Like the boss battles were quite entertaining as well, especially when you're playing it during the story itself. Like I genuinely enjoyed the boss battles, but at the same time, there's something about it that gives me a bit of a bad vibe. Not a bad vibe, I guess, but like there's something about it that's just off, and I haven't figured out what it is. Like something just feels like. It feels like they tried to make an MMO for single player. Like it has the grindiness of an MMO, I feel like. But we're talking about a single player game, which makes it feel very weird. Like typically when I think of like single player or like co-op games like Monhan, I don't think of like this level of grindiness. I've never played GBF, so I'm not sure if I'd be into it, but it's kind of fun. This game, I'd say it's more. It's fine single player still, but the AI is kind of dirty. It feels like it's built more for multiplayer, especially for the final bosses of FF14. It's still better than like the FF14 before FF14 got like resurrected. There's never been much in this kind of RPG, except they all want to do the Final Fantasy title. Yeah, then this one is especially like RPG. The RPG vibes are even stronger with this one. That's feel like, I mean not RPG, the fantasy vibe. Yeah, the gameplay itself is not bad. Like every character does have a different way to play. Like that's pretty fun. Like the mage I'm playing now, it's like you kind of need to like time the charge on her skill so that her skills will charge faster, and you need to like. If you want to maximize your damage, you kind of want to get the bar that turns up at the right, near the bottom to like max. So you need to increase the cap of it by like using charged attacks and spells and stuff like that. Like there are things that make it pretty fun as well. Like in terms of the gameplay for the characters, but like at the same time, I feel like in an attempt to make like some of the original GBF elements work for this game, it made it feel a little it feels unconventional as a result, I guess. Maybe it's not a bad thing, but it does feel unconventional. Like the weapon system, the grinding for like the type of missions you're forced to do to like grind. friend thought Final Fantasy 14 might be close, I guess. It's GBF FF14 for the fans, I guess. It's just that like the game does have, or rather like GBF does have a big enough like fan base that there probably are enough people playing this to make it seem like it's a very significant game as well. Since like it is an IP with a lot of lineage behind it, right? I should be able to play on this netbook. What, you mean play this game on the netbook? Is that even gonna... Are you sure it's gonna be okay? It's gonna be if I have this game for today, lol. Yeah, understandable. Like, it does feel like it's really like within the circle of people who know GBF, you'll probably hear about it more. Okay, oh, it's cloud gaming. Then maybe the performance won't be too bad, although there might be a bit of a delay. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, like I haven't played the most recent Monster Hunter, so it's a little hard for me to make the comparison, is the thing. No! Like a part of me wants to say it's kinda like where's my potion? No. The thing with this game is that you don't really need to know the story of the original GBF to play it. In fact, I would say that the story is this game's like weakest element. Like I don't think anyone is actually playing this like for the story. Aesthetics maybe. I feel like aesthetics are probably the biggest part of why people are playing it, because like seeing like GBF in like Full HD is like the big draw. Dragon's Dogma released that. Yeah, I'm very excited for Dragon Dogma 2, to be honest. I have been waiting since the release of Dragon Dogma 1 for Dragon Dogma 2. The fact that we're only getting Dragon Dogma 2 like in like fucking 2024 is so disappointing to me, because I've been waiting for this game for so long. I'm so excited. Like there's just something about it that enamored me to Dragon's Dogma. Like the character customization was so good in the first game as well. Like you could literally make like you had the most. I feel like that games had probably one of the strongest character creation tools in like most, if not all, open world games I've played till now. There's a good game on yeah, hopefully it isn't. Like for me, I'm just very excited because I really did love the first game when it released. Like I did feel like it did the character customization really well, in the sense that like you could really customize everything to the point that you could have like very big buff man and like very small little girl with like all the different classes in between. And the game also had a very funny mechanic where you could climb on the enemy and like poke them in the eye and stuff like that. Like it was a combination of some very weird mechanics and some very good like character customization that just found its niche, I guess. Hopefully there's no in-game store. Like if there is, I'll be so disappointed. Okay, wait, let me scroll real quick. I can't see the chat. So what you said about how this game has that off feeling. This game, to begin with, kind of is an anomaly where it's a full package game, but the way they update it is kind of like they treat a live service gacha game. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like there's monthly content, the grind as well towards a the way you have like a grind towards an endpoint. Like the end game grind feels a lot like an MMO as well. It feels like a live service game when you reach the end of this. It's like playing Monhan in a way, but like Monhan doesn't update in the same way that this does, and it doesn't like require, it doesn't like, I guess, enforce the grind as much as well. right? Like, most of the content is typically kinda clearable in Monhan, even with like, there isn't as much of a power level requirement, I guess. And I guess with that, the grind is not as... I don't know, I have not played the most recent Monhan, that's the thing. I can't judge it. I need to play that and then come back to this and then judge it. I feel like that will give me a more fair comparison point. Uh-oh. Which, I think they wanted this in the multiplayer mostly, which makes it funny when you realize it's just broken right now. Yeah. Wait, how do I get them to use the SVA? Go, use it. Oh, I fucked up. No, I used the wrong skill. I only get a bro Dragon's Dogma 1. I get decision priority to a lot of options I don't like. Has to go for a lot. Yeah, the game has a lot of options, and that's what I really loved about it. There's so many options. Like, it's insane that like Dragon's Dogma came out of nowhere the way it did. And then we just had this like super highly customizable game. Like, I think like in that era, it's like people were talking about like fucking like Skyrim and how much customization that had. Like, bro, Dragon's Dogma had so much more customization. Like, you had the classes, your character aesthetics, your choice of companions. Like, your companions, you could just hire like other players, customized characters as well. Oh, there's so much to it. What's in the Morrowind world? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Morrowind is the better game. Holy shit, I'm a hotel Wi-Fi, but feels perfectly fine to play on. Bro, I don't know what gamer hotel you're staying in, but it sounds like they have some pretty good internet there at least. Cloud gaming is really cool. Yeah, like, the thing with cloud gaming is that it feels like it's been around for a long while, but like, it didn't used to be that good, like what you're saying now. Like it actually sounds insane that it's actually at a point now where you can play it with like, no issues. Because I only mostly remember the tech at its start where it's like it kind of like wasn't doing too well. Stadia, but it was really bad. Yeah, that like the Stadia like left such a poor impression that like I sort of just assumed that the tech would take a long while more to actually get good. Oh. Ooh. Bro, I swear, if the fucking AI causes me to game over. No. Fucking Christ, it's like I'm actually not gonna pass this because of the AI. No. Don't let the last death be me. Don't let it be me. People didn't have good internet. Yeah. I mean, at least nowadays it does feel like it's a lot better in general. Instead of tech is getting good because it's gonna be another anti-consumer thing gonna force onto us. Yeah, that is true. Like, the day where they're like, no, you have to get the game on cloud and we'll stop selling you like... I mean, they already, like, physical copies are already kind of dying as is. And like, digital copies are already kind of iffy, but if it gets to cloud and you can't even own the digital copy, that might be a little worrying. But at the very least, like, I can see the good in the tech as well. Like, it really allows people to play games even if their computers don't have the specs to actually run the games as well, I guess. Like, it's like the tech itself isn't bad, it's just that it does feel like it's very open for exploitation by companies if like proper measures are not set in place to stop them from doing stupid things with the tech. No! No! I should have dodged. I got greedy. I got greedy. That was just me. That was just me getting greedy. I can't. There's no. I tried. Oh, you can join. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll try making it. I'll try making it. Okay, give me a second. I need to exit. This boss, I swear. I hate the physical styling. I said I don't pre-order, but I pre-order Armored Core 661. I came out 3 days late, and it's just a cardboard printout. Oh, they didn't even give you like a proper box of it. Oh, that's so sad. Like, yeah, I feel like outside of Japan, where like there are just like extremely like exploitative like consumer like limited edition stuff going on for like physical, it does feel like physical in general is dying out quite badly, huh? Create an online session, right? The password is what? Salary. Do I even need a password? Nah, fuck it, we don't need a password, fuck it. If people join, they'll join. If they don't, they won't. No box. Ah, this is sad. Yeah, it does feel like in most countries it's just very dead now. Even in Japan. No, like Japan feels like... If it's a Japanese game that is sold in Japan, you still do get like a lot of physical, because like limited edition stuff are still very much a thing. Need to get some stickers. If only they gave more, right? Wait, I need to pick the mission as well. But yeah, I was about to like try and dig to see if I could like read any time. Thank you for joining. I was trying to think of what games like still do it now, but the only ones I can really think of are like Compile Heart games. I know Compile Heart does it a lot. Where like say Hinjo for yeah, like this. Let me see if I can show it. Oh, just do matchmaking. Oh. Do local? Oh, it's fine, we're off. That's crazy. The what is? But yeah. Well, what just happened? We're cute and it worked. Oh. I didn't see what happened at all. I was like looking at the browser instead. But yeah, like in Japan, you do have a lot of hard copies. Like for this Toho game over here, it's like every store has their own like limited edition separate like goods. So like Amazon gives you this, Animate gives you this, and so on and so forth. Like there's a lot of like because every store still sells like super limited stuff, you do kind of still get like a fair amount of like physical copies of things. Oh, that's it worked. Oh, that's what you mean by it worked. So that's what you meant. Oh, what the fuck? It took a second because like I saw the names of the two of them, and it's like I think the Kelly is called Gita, and the EO is called Lucy. Then I was like, my brain wasn't processing what was happening. I was like, why is Kelly called Gita? Then I realized that like, oh wait a minute, the name's in Japanese. What the fuck is going on? And then the boss was already dead. Oh, you worked super hard for that victory. I don't even know what just happened. I literally looked at away from this. I literally looked away from the screen to look at like Toho goods, and I turned back and the boss is dead. I did nothing. I had 0 honor. Fight. No, we joined at the literal start of the fight. They just hit so hard they one-shotted the boss, and I didn't get to do anything. But wait, they charged that much the VAT is like, well, what is that? Is that like goods and service tax? It is, right? Like why is it 20? Why is it so high? Or is it because it's imported from overseas that it's expensive? Or is it like an import tax? 25% of the original price. That's very expensive. Europe, baby. Oh yeah, they do have that there, huh? Yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, the memories are coming back to me now, because when I was staying in Germany for when I was there on exchange, like I bought a game from Japan and sent it over so that I would have something to play while in Germany, and like they forced me to pay that 25% on the game. Or not, I guess not 25%. I don't know how much it was at the time, but they forced me to pay that thing. It's the import tax thing, right? Yeah. Because I sent the game to myself directly from Japan. So like I didn't get to like I didn't like do the whole VAT thing properly. That's so expensive. Yeah, it does feel quite insane that they're actually charging you like an additional 25% on top of it. Especially for stuff that isn't like readily available in the EU. It does feel very weird. 11. Let's spell hell out. Let's go release. Oh, that's nice. Speaking of Valhalla though, I remember seeing like some goods for it at like Costa, I think. It was pretty cool. Like they actually do sell like t-shirts and stuff for the series as well. Which was quite surprising to me at the time. Oh, it's not gonna hit him, is it? It's not that kind of game. Yeah, the game is great. Like I would say it truly spawned its own genre at the time. Like there's that what they call coffee pop, was it? And like there's the coffee version of the game as well that some other company made. And like there are a bunch of other companies now that are trying to do the same thing. Although I don't think that they managed to hit the same level of vibe that the game managed to do with its plot. But I need to get and made it. Yeah, it's like, but that's the thing with many of these like indie games. I feel like it's like when you it's kind of insane like how few people are actually involved in making them. Like some of the games that we play on stream sometimes, like Slice and Dice was made by one guy. The Void Rains Upon Her Heart, which is like a bullet hell game, was also made by one guy. Like it's kind of very cool, like what these people are able to do. Like Valhalla by 2 people, like just like with like small teams, what these people are able to do. And then meanwhile in Japan, it's like most companies are just like, or like game developers are just like, no, we need like multiple programmers, designers, and like planners, or we can't like make a simple game. These jobs have already started. Did I not do it? Wait, was that not what I was supposed to do? I did do it, right? Am I not supposed to do these? No, what are the jobs that Roland started? It's those, right? Yeah, it's those. Wait, why is the ticker not going up? Yeah, it's time, I guess, and the passion. Yeah, for sure. Time is a thing, for sure. Like, it's a lot harder to, like, produce a game in, like, 1 year. It's more... Oh... Because the top... It's just 6 out of 8, but, like, it doesn't seem to be moving. So it must seem like an anomaly. He definitely did, especially at the time. Even till today, he does feel like an anomaly. Since, like, he does do everything on his own. I guess the person who made, like, The Void Rains Upon Your Heart kind of tried to do the same thing as well when they made their roguelike bullet hell. Since they do everything on their own as well. Including music and art. And I think Slice and Dice has no music. So, like, it's a little off, or it's not on that level, even though the game is really fun. I think he's gotten a lot better part in the last few years. Soon? I mean, he's improved. I wouldn't call him good, but he has improved, yes. I mean, he's better than he's way better than I would ever be in art. But like, you know, like objectively speaking, yeah, it has its charm because of how indie it looks. Like it has charm because it reminds us that Zune is human and not like some kind of like fucking indie development god or something. Like it shows us that he has his flaws too, and therefore it makes it charming. Like if the game that style of art wasn't this good to begin with, I feel like people would probably make fun of it instead. But yeah, like I think it's excessive use on maybe. Yeah, it's a what do you call it? It's a relic of the era of like when he first made games, I guess. Let me check how the recent Toho art looks like. What does Toho 14 look like? Nah. I feel like the art is pretty much the same as it has been like fucking like 15 years ago. I'm looking at Toho 17 now, and it's like draw and I'm learning how to make basic music. Because I might be able to eventually make something worth experiencing. Hey, even if trying to figure out how to do everything alone is difficult, working together with a team to make a game experience would always be a choice as well, right? To play to each other's strengths so that you can make a experience that will be interesting without having to try to do everything yourself. Well, yeah, like let me look for like Toho 17, right? Like when did 17 come out? 2019, right? So like just real quick before I continue the next stage, right? Like this is his art in 2019. Like it is an improvement compared to like compared to like is this real? There's no way this is real. This yeah, that's not real. I mean, compared to back then, I guess it is an improvement, but no, actually this doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Like I don't know if this is what it used to look like, but like that actually doesn't look too bad. Like this style of art has its own charm as well. But yeah, like I don't know if I would say his art has like radically improved or anything over the years. I mean, it has been better than anything I could draw, and it probably will be forever. But like, you know, I'm ready and I'm armed and what? Girded? What's that mean? Let me check. Yeah. I'm also pursuing an education in programming now. I'm not looking for to make a game, but I think it's a fun hobby. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine it would be fun to do as a hobby more so than as a full-time job. Like at the very least, you could make something that you really like, and like put your time and like just like make something that's a passion project rather than to like be forced to make like some like soul-crushing game that you may not like and that like just feels like shit to produce. Because like, you know, like that's not some games for some people it may not be what they want to produce as well, but sometimes you just end up in situations where you're forced to produce it, and like in those situations it can feel bad. So like, yeah, if you're learning it as a passion project, that sounds like it'd be fun. Holy shit, Colossus. Yeah, it looks it reminds me a little bit of Galactus. Like its helmet reminds me a little bit of Galactus. But yeah, I just thought it did improve. I hadn't really checked. Yeah, don't worry, fam. I checked it just in case. It did improve. Like it did improve for sure. But like I don't know. I like the charm of his older, like his Toho 1 and 2 level art. Like I feel like that had a lot of charm to it. Like I see what Paul means. Oh, Oh no, that was intentional. Okay. But yeah, its head reminds me a little bit of Galactus. The Marvel guy. No, was it the Eater of Walls? Bro, did you just like hit him so hard that he already triggered the next phase? I haven't even gotten a chance to get close yet. I'm on the cannon. Wait, on the cannon? What do you mean you're on the cannon? Oh. On the cannon? Yeah, boss. Oh. There's a cannon? Oh yeah, there would be a... Oh yeah, there were cannons on this map, huh? I forgot about the cannons. Yeah, it was in the story mission as well. Oh. Also, I'm feeling like I should get a better controller at some point. What's a good like controller to get for the PC? Like right now, I'm using the PS5 controller, but like the touchpad in the center of my controller is getting a bit iffy, and like the rubber on the analogs is also getting a little. It's starting to peel a little. DualShock for Xbox. But DualShock is the is it the PlayStation one? This is PS4 controller. Maybe I should try one of those then. Like the one I'm using now, it's starting to like degrade after the how long have I been streaming? Like not today, but like overall. Like I bought this controller for the sake of Resetia. And like I have been using it like since then, so probably more than 2 years at this point. I've always used an Xbox One controller for almost 7 years. Huh. I thought I just hit where the joysticks are. Where are the joysticks on that? I actually don't remember. The new controllers using an analog stick quality issue. Quality issue? You mean for the Xbox One? Ah. See. But yeah, I'm using a PS5 one, and it's like it does feel like after 2 years it's starting to not do very well now. Like it feels a little gross touching the analogs. The rubber's peeling a little. Oh, send it on Discord. Oh, thank you. Oh, that one. I see. Everyone's connected by a DualSense. Oh, I see. Analog sticks in general. I guess maybe the quality of the rubber they're using is just very different. I see what you mean, Dorothy. Yeah, it's like the yeah, it's very different. It's very different. Yeah, that will probably take a lot of getting used to if I get that, because I'm very used to the PlayStation layout as well. Because like the last time I ever owned a Xbox product was probably around the time of like Halo 3. And then like after Halo 3, aside from Halo 3, the only other games I really played on the Xbox was the Idolmaster 2 and Tales of Vesperia that I really liked. And at that period, I don't know why Bandai Namco really seemed to have like their dicks out and like just were so excited to like just shit on Xbox owners for some reason. I hated it so much. I don't know why they did that at the time. Like they re-released the Idolmaster 2 on the PlayStation 3 at the time. And when they released it on the PlayStation 3, they actually added like I think the first 2 or 3 DLCs for the Xbox version as free content for the PlayStation. Then like when they released Vesperia on the PlayStation at the time, they also added like a new character and additional story arc points, all for free, that was not accessible on the Xbox, and then released the game on the PlayStation. Like I feel like if there was one thing that pushed me to the PlayStation, it was just Bandai Namco at the time, because they were just like fucking with the Xbox owners so much during that era. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything for the bosses. I never on Xbox, so I needed to play Halo with a friend. It was so long to joystick loss. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I do feel like the Xbox also ends up making a bit more use, or like games on the Xbox end up making a bit more use of the directional pad flaws as a result of how it's placed. But yeah, it does feel like it'd be a bit, like very different to get used to, huh? Like if it's here instead. Yeah, the finger placement would be quite different, huh? If it was there instead of where it currently is. But yeah, I'll take both into consideration. Maybe if I have enough, if I save up enough, or I can find them on the cheap, I might buy just both and see which I prefer. I'm a call, but I played the older games and I really don't like using the D-pads for movement lol. Yeah, the older games were really quite different in general, I feel like. Like, I think my favorite thing about the Armored Cores of the past is that, like, they really did the whole, they really made you feel like you're running you were like a mech mercenary in that coin. It feels like Mech Warrior in the sense that, like, you have to pay for your mech repairs. You could, like, outfit the mech with, like, parts that didn't fit and it will, like, start to spark and, like, show damage as you try to control it and stuff like that. But yeah, D-pad for movement nowadays feels very off. But I know a lot of games use the D-pad in the past. And, like, it used to be the norm to have it, like, using D-pads for many games, but, like, nowadays it just feels very off. This is it. It just Hadouken them, what the fuck. I don't know, that's one of the preferred movement types. That's a good thing, if anything. Like, not having to deal with that being one of the preferred movement types is such a blessing. Oh, I'm dead. Like, I think one of the games that, like, fucked with me the most because of that was I would say Siren Blood Curse if you ever played that game. Right, man. And then I think I'm controls did not age well. Yeah, like when you go far back enough in time, I feel like most games controls just do not age very well. Like the original like Resident Evil with its the original Silent Hill with its tank controls as well. It's like, oh, that shit is very bad. I think Siren Blood Curse had it as well. I replayed that game because it's I found Siren Blood Curse to be a rather interesting horror game with the whole like, it had the thing where you could like see the view of the monsters that were chasing you when they spot you. So, and it takes up like half the screen. And all that shit was really spooky. But you know what wasn't very spooky though? No, I guess you know what was spooky in a different way? The tank controls for the game with D-pads. Ooh, tank controls of D-pads. Ooh. Oh. Give me a window, I would sooner jump out of it and try that again. To play Silent Hill and Resident Evil. I never played them, but I recently played Signalers and it kind of made me want to play what inspired it. For sure, like Silent Hill, the first Silent Hill will be really good. I don't know about Resident Evil because I didn't really get to play the Resident Evil games, but Silent Hill, the first game, oh, it's really good. Like I still find it to be a very innovative way to get around how like the system worked at the time, where like making the whole map and loading it all was not very possible because of the way the systems, the hardware wasn't very like good at the time. So they did the whole mist thing to like hide that the game was loading in behind the mist. Like that was so innovative. Like it's actually brilliant. I don't know how they came up with that, but it was really cool. Passed out. Well, glad you managed to wake up in time, Infidave. But yeah, hope the day has been good for you. Hopefully the work wasn't... Oh wait, no, you quit your job already, right? Hopefully the thing with the family store stuff was going well. Why is there so much stuff to do in this? Wait, did we just do this boss? No, that's the Vulcan Bola. What the fuck's the... But the map's the same. What the fuck's the Vezarek Fireworm again? I've seen some of the memes, but that's about it. Yeah, like... Hey, Jill, you were almost a... That was close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. That human was so spooky. I haven't heard to this day. That reminded me of it. Yeah, that game was so good. Like, the way that, like... especially like the parts where like the building starts to warp and yeah, and like the spooky ass fucking like hospital. Is this not the same? What the fuck's with the music? Like, don't get me wrong. I really love the music. But what the fuck is with the music? This I feel like I'm playing like a game that should be in like 8-bit or something on like the Game Boy, and like this kind of music should be playing. The music is really good. What the fuck? Was this always in the game? This feels like... I feel like I'm listening to like Nintendo 64 music or something. Like, it's really good, but it's like... What the fuck am I listening to? I live in a meme that's like him looking at a dog hunting and touches a dog house, the dog is like to a door and the dog is fucking jumping at him. Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah, that weird like funny humor to it. It's so good. I don't play any of it. Well, maybe you can get it on the spring sale now. It's the perfect time. But yeah, what the fuck? The music was really good there. It's like... It reminds me of, what's it called? Demon's Tilt? Or is it Devil's Tilt? Like, there was a pinball game that had music just like this. Yeah, Demon's Tilt, I think. No, it's not Demon's Tilt. What was it called? I couldn't hear over the music. The music was so good. Like, I was distracted as well. No, I meant Infidave could get like Silent Hill on like the spring sale, since you're saying he hasn't played it. What the fuck's that hammer? Into like 4 hours. It's only 4 hours left? Oh no. What's the name of the game? Demon's Crush? No. Oh, I forgot the name of the game. There was a really good pinball game. Ah, Devil's Crush. Devil's Crush. Let me play that BGM from that real quick. Like the original Devil's Crush BGM was so good. I have the shadows in case no one has heard of this before. Oh, no, there's an ad. We don't want ads here. No money left on buying choice sticks. How much? No, but the choice sticks was like, what, 3,000? Oh, wait, yeah, exchange rate, right, yeah. My condolences. Yeah, it probably would be quite expensive because of the exchange rate, huh? Ah, this was so good. Like this was from a pinball game, no? Choice text. It's from Blue Archive. He bought the thing that lets you pick a specific character to get. Right, I just got to get a few games. I want to get a home wall collection to 9% off. Go! There's only 4 hours left. It's now or never. It's do or die. Heaven or hell. Fight. But yeah, the music we had with the dragon just now reminds me a lot of this. You wrote a message about it. Yeah, I saw it, I saw it. Like, I felt like I was listening to this when we were fighting the fire dragon just now. Running for die. Not me! It's not me, it's Infidave! I didn't buy the ticket. No, I didn't buy the ticket. I bought dice, but I didn't buy the ticket. Infidave. Oh, yeah, shame on you, Infidave. Money for tickets, but no, not for dice. No shame! No, it's a joke. What? Oh, fuck. No. Ah. But yeah, the ticket, did you get Akko with it? At least? Did you at least get Akko now? Oh wait, the best part of the song is coming up. And I can barely hear it. This is so sad. Oh, this part is so good. I'm getting Himari. Not sure when though. Wait, you're getting Himari over Akko? I mean, Himari helps as well, but I feel like... No, I feel like Akko will probably be the better investment at this point, right? Yeah, but there are situations where you can sub Akko with... Oh no, sorry, but there are situations where you can sub Himari with the swimsuit Shiroko as well, but with Akko you don't have a sub. Like, if the thing requires a healer with a defense debuff and a crit damage up at the same time, there is no character that can do it in the same way that she can. I'm getting either Akko or Himari. I thought I was for either of them, I just pick on the other. Yeah, at least it should be possible to... I say that, but like I still have not gotten my Akko spoke till now. So I'll refrain from saying anything. 2 minutes AliExpress. Yeah, no worries, take your time. Go get your AliExpress. Maybe I should use it now on next banner. The selector tech? Can you use it? When's the next banner you're planning to roll for? I feel like... When is that next banner though? Like, when does your selector ticket expire? 2 weeks. I guess you could wait till then, if it doesn't expire by then. I think the selector ticket as long as possible. Yeah, it might be better to wait so that if you get spooked by one or the other, you can just get the other one. Like, that feels like it would be optimal. Watch an upgrade weapon. And then 300. Oh yeah, it reset already for you guys, huh? Golem Rockjaw. Griffin Talon. It's like Kikyo. Oh, but Kikyo is really good as well. What? 60 days away, that's pretty far. Isn't a new selector ticket for JP, right? I mean, it reset at some point, right? Let me check. They did add a, or they did replace it so that this is like one that's just permanently I'm running for Kikyo because she's my wife. Fair enough. Link as a gift. I made a funny trinket. Can you guess how it works? That's the first selector ticket. Let me see the gift. Wait, are the icons different? Wait, are you supposed to pass the turn to get like... Wait, do you pass the turn to get a block? Oh wait, no, is it that she gains a block every time she gains stress? Wait, is it on turn skip or on block? I mean on turn skip or on stress gain? Oh, it's on turn skip. What? It's pass. Ah, that's... Why? It's interesting, but why? I'm skipping Kikyo, which is mine. Yes! Protect the waifu. Well, I'm surprised you're skipping her though. Like, her... She's pretty good. For like... If you want to do like Kagemaru, you're probably gonna want Kikyo, to be honest. It's basically another skill if you think about it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like, it basically makes like skipping actually worthwhile to do, I guess. Because like, it does feel like skip is typically a button you only push if you're like kind of very fucked at this point. Right, like your leper gets hit to the back row, but you don't want to move him forward because you need the person in front of him in the third position. So you just click skip instead because you don't know what to do. But now she has value. God damn it, I misclicked a different card. I missed out on 5 kg of mangoes for 70 cents. 5 kg for 70 cents? That's really cheap. What the fuck? Are you sure the mangoes are okay? I only have S1 so I don't really need another purple or Yoriba one. No, but she gives... No, but you see, Kikyo gives full defense down. She gives a blanket defense down to all defense types. And she's an AoE purple. So like... But yeah, like, wanting her for like waifu Kikyo is also good. Yes, top waifus. How's stats look like right now? Sparking Ichika. Yes, go, get your Chikans. -5 speed plus 60%. On passing after using Curse of the Fox God. Oh, it's on after using it, huh? Oh. Use and then pass, and then you get 2 blocks. Oh, it's 2 blocks and -10% crit receive. That's actually really good. It's interesting. It got 70 cents strawberry last time they were quality. Huh. Like, that's really cheap. I'm surprised they even sell it that cheap. I guess maybe if it's from like China, the exchange rate would make it very, very cheap, but yeah, oh, sorry. I'll keep you on like temples, I'll pull on Himari. Hopefully you get her in temples then. Social Civic G. Wait, someone else managed to join? Wait, who? Who? Someone? Who's that? They ship from South Korea, so it's just doing something more. Oh, I thought when you said AliExpress, I thought they were shipping in from like China or something. But if the case, that's really cute. I mean, really cheap though. I don't know why I say cute, but really cheap. I'm probably the only one that has shit luck this band on my previous PDF too. You're like, what the fuck is this music? Like, it's really good. But like, oh, the connection. Ah, connection, no! Like, this sounds very retro. I'm just chilling, just stare at it. Oh my god, Mr. Japan. You say that, but like, wait, is it me? Is it my fault? Oh. Because I'm living in Japan as well, so like... if it's like a Japan issue, it'll probably be both me and him. Oh, speaking of something earlier. Oh, I guess it really was me, huh? Uh-oh. Awesome. He left. Oh, he left. He left? But yeah, oh, speaking of Japan though, there was actually a pretty massive earthquake this morning as well. Like, holy shit. It actually spoke to me a lot though. I was actually like, though to be fair, like, earthquakes are so common now that like, oh, like they have always been so common that like, when the earthquake happened, like the first thing that ran through my mind was not like, oh shit, there's an earthquake, I need to do something. It was just, my brain just instantly went, oh shit, I hope I'm not late for work because of the earthquake. God damn it, hopefully the trains don't delay. Like, I feel like there might be something wrong with me. When like an earthquake happens and that's my first like thought, like I hope I'm not gonna be late for work, god damn it. God damn it, Earth, did you have to send an earthquake today? I need to get to work. It's just Japanese. He hates range players. Wait, is the new boss like that bad with like that bad for like range opponents? I mean range characters? Surely they wouldn't, right? Spoken like a true salaryman, thank you. Thank you. You know, I live to work to death. But yeah, wait, is the boss that bad for range players in Fadif? My life for my lord. Yeah, you know, it'll be more like my life for me CEO. Everything for the bottom line. Which apparently doesn't come back to me because I barely get paid in bonuses. Hopefully this time. Hopefully. Like the company did promise like profit share on like release titles. So hopefully I get paid more for this new company. Working on mobile games, I didn't get much of a bonus though. Like the game could earn millions. I would get like 1 month bonus. I'll get I'll get like 1.3 months bonus. Not 1, 2, 3. It's 1.3 months bonus when the game earns like millions. Gacha pool. Bro, I had to pay for my own gacha pools if anything. They don't even subsidize my gacha pools. And they didn't allow the people working on the game to like just like give themselves the units either. Like they were really strict with it. With it depends on the company. Like with Toy Tecmo, they were like willing to let you like give yourself the units so you could like play the meta game and see like how well your assumptions for the meta actually are as the developer. But with like some of the others, it's like no, you couldn't even give yourself the unit. You had to pay your own money to like roll it. You need to pay for the CEO's parachute packaging and 40 yards from the greedy. But my anime figure, how am I gonna afford that like 40,000 yen fucking like I don't know, like altar figure? Like the inflation is hitting very real for like the figures, my friend. But my figure. Actually, I don't know what altar has sold recently. To be honest, I have not checked. And so what happened? Why is EO called Sparts now as well? I don't remember doing that. Always buy damage figures to save money. Yeah, but like with Alter it's tough. Cause like I don't know if Alter doesn't have as many damage ones. Usually I would go for like second hand as well. But because like with Japan, like second hand is they are very strict. So like second hand typically is still pretty good quality. The player name. Oh, but why did they show it twice? Oh wait. I hear beeping. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. I forgot that I had my camera plugged into my PC still. So like I left my camera plugged into my PC since like 9 AM. And then I forgot about it, so the battery was dying, so it was starting to beep. So I had to go and like turn it off. It's Tanya from Yojo Senki. Ooh. Yojo Senki. I really love that series, to be honest. The light novel was a pain to read, but the series was nice. I have to read his journal? I don't want to read Roland's journal. But how do I read his... How do I read his journal again? Good luck. Yes, I'll try my best. Wait, how do I read his journal again? I ignored it, but I don't... How do I read it? How read? I can't read. What do you mean? How read? Offline session, not in the lobby. Oh, it's in the notes. What do you mean in the notes? Okay, wait. Let me leave the session. Oh, and Hiei from Kantai Collection. Wasn't Hiei also voiced by Isn't she also voiced by like Toyama now? Like all 4 of the Kongo classes were, right? The single player one. Yeah, it's the single player one. Okay, so how do I read? Do I need to like find his Blade Caller's Gambit? What's this? They'll all be it by now. Yeah, because I remember like they make a drama CD or something, or was it the movie where they were all talking to each other? And it was kind of funny because it was just her talking to herself basically. Archive? Records of a Handyman. Oh, this one? That worst has come to pass. We've discovered the disturbing facts behind last week's incident on Dubai Island. The window for returning the usher room is closed and not ungrown. My use only to the follow-up on the mask and the visit me to. I feel to save the IOSs. Oh. Well, there's so many Westerners playing the game. They were so against Westerners playing the game, they would ban you if you found you were in Japanese. Oh yeah, they did have that. Yeah, and you had to like they had the very weird application process where you had to apply through like Twitter or something. And like you needed to be connected to a Japanese IP address to access the website or something. There were a lot of hoops to jump through to like play Kantai Kankole from outside of Japan at the time. Like the game was super strict. I don't know if there was any mobile game that was like as strict or anti like foreigner than like Kantai was. I had to use a buy a money card. Yeah. Play on browser. Yeah, it's like you probably would need a VPN in that case, huh? I still remember when I won the Twitter ballot. I was so happy at the time. I was so happy, and then I played the game for like a year and a half, and then I stopped. Like the seasonal missions were so stressful that I just could not. Like I don't know if all of you guys played it. Like you had to be in a lottery. Yeah, there was a lottery. The lottery was certainly something for that. But yeah, they had the seasonal like super missions thing, and those like seasonal missions were really stressful because like you basically needed to like it's like doing a It's like doing a total assault in Blue Archive, except that like everything was RNG. Like, because with Kang Holly, you could control nothing during the battle, right? It was full RNG. So you just watch the battle resolve and hope that your units like didn't instantly like get like tie hard, and then you just move on to the next mission. Oh, it was hell. I remember that. And then you had to do the mission like 50 times or something to get like the one character. Because like whether you get the character from the mission was also randomized. You basically had to do the mission, get to a specific node, pray to the like fucking high heavens and Cthulhu that you didn't like get wiped along the way, and then you can like hope to get the character. Ooh. Ah, those were the days. Like it was true hell. You are privileged to pay us money, can't tie devs. Yeah, that's like the Warhammer devs as well. I mean the Total War one. I never got too way to dig into it, thank God. Hazard broke me and just stopped again. Yeah, I mean like in the end I feel like the hassle to play the game is pretty like it was a pretty good sign of the hassle that would exist in the actual gameplay. Like I still remember how stupid it was. Like you needed to get to like node H, for example, but like to get to node H you had to use a specific team with a specific number of destroyers, cruisers and ships and like aircraft carriers. Like, you had to use specific numbers of ships, and then you could get there, and then like you would RNG whether or not you would like kill the boss. Achievement get, how did we get here? How did we get here? I'm gonna play it now, saw the gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay was like, it was quite rough. The good thing with the game, the one good thing it had, its one redeeming feature, was the fact that you didn't have to spend on a gacha. That's about it. It was a game where like with the free resources you get, it was more than enough to get every ship. Woman is dependent on composition. Yeah, it was horrible.
どのみち術式を知ってるのはローランだけなんだろう。このままじゃ手詰まりじゃないか。いや、こう考えてはどうだろうか。
Yeah, so it wasn't just like the warship every time. It's a VPN. Yeah. Like, I mean, all of that feels like it's very indicative of like the level of hassle the game had as well. Like, having like movement dependent on compositions that, but like they don't tell you the compositions. By the way, you had to like go onto a wiki or something and like see what people were saying was the composition. You had like some compositions that required very specific ships to like shortcut certain points as well. It was rough. Now they're just behind from AL. I mean, to be fair, the moment AL came out, AL was already ahead in terms of like gameplay. Like I feel like the one thing that Azure Lane did that was pretty clever at the time when it first released was doing that very quick like Neptunia collab. Like I know that like Neptunia is not a series that's like super popular that everyone likes, but like it did give them legitimacy in Japan as a Chinese game at the time. Where like because like AL did come out in an era where it did feel like Chinese games didn't have the same level of like brand recognition as they do now. Yeah, GFF for Spark, I miss it, but it's not dead, but it's in the twilight years. It's that bad, huh? But it's better gameplay and I actually saw the West as a viable market. Yeah, it's like, it really is interesting how they decided to market differently. No, I'm playing and there's not some generate units out there. What do you mean generate units? What the fuck is that? What the fuck did you just generate? What do you mean generate units? What the fuck is that? Is that a... Is that like AI generated or something? Bro, that looks like a fucking like StarCraft Zerg or something. Generate mode. I remember it, but like, did it look like that? I miss my wife, nigga. I thought I really can't run the 50+ nights event. Were the events that intensive? What them? Everyone was like, who did do? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that they did look like that. Yeah. And new sprites. Ah. And that was the new sprite. But yeah, holy shit, bro. That skill was certainly something. Sprung from my beloved. Come to think of it, Ghost Frontline was a series that I didn't get into as much at the time, unfortunately. Like, with like how popular it is, it makes me feel a little sad that I didn't get into it around the time. I think like for me it was like FGO and like Battlegirl High School, and those were like the two of the few like gacha games I actually touched at the time. I was like Godnut tools. Fair enough. I think I tried like around that era I tried like Ash Arms for a little bit, cause that one had like tanks and planes and all. And they had a lot of like World War II tanks as well, which I found pretty cool, but like it didn't really take off in the same way that Ghost Frontline did. Rip Battlegirl High School, yeah. The way that game went down, it was so sad. I actually dug into it, like just a little bit. It could have been so much more, but like a bunch of things happened. I'll probably make a video about it at some point. Literally never heard about Battlegirl High School. Yeah, because it died. It's already dead. It's been dead for like maybe 5-6 years at this point, I think. It's... I feel like it's the kind of game where many of the people who played it probably ended up playing like Blue Archive now. Because like in terms of the if you exclude the base gameplay, a lot of the features within the games and like the core concepts are quite similar. I only got pretty late. Yeah, like I would say that like that game crawled so that Blue Archive could like run in a way. Or Battlegirl High School. Yeah, because it wasn't very popular to begin with. But it shares a lot of themes with Blue Archive. So like the funny thing is that like within the Blue Archive community, you'll probably find a lot of people who played Battlegirl High School at the time. It's like how about this forgot about Haruhi and the disappearance of Haruhi. Her name's in the but her name's in the title though. she was completely irrelevant in it, huh? Volume F made me cry. Yeah, Volume F was really good. It was so sad. It really was so sad. It's the guy who plays Kishibe from Kaiba. Oh wait, fuck, it's this battle. Oh, I had to actually do the battle, huh? Uh-oh. Settle the score of Bahamut versus this game turned into like fucking... This game turned into like fucking like... What's the game called? I'm thinking about... This game turned into fucking... I'm forgetting the name of the game now. Why am I doing so little damage though? Is it supposed to be this low? Yes, okay. Settle the score with Bahamut versus... Oh no, I'm supposed to attack. Where did it? What am I supposed to do here? What? I can't do. Can I even do enough damage there? What seasonal shows this in the last 5 years? You mean in terms of the enemies? But like, yeah, this season was pretty good though, and I think like next season is gonna be even better. Or like it has a lot. Next season has a lot more hard hitters, I guess. Wait, no, we're in March. No, we're already in March. No, it is the next season. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, this season has like quite a lot of hard hitters at once. So I can imagine a lot of people like Or there being a lot to watch. You need to dodge. I need to dodge the charged attack? Like there was like there's also Spice and Wolf this season. They made a remake for that. There was what else was there again? There was it Hiroaka? No, it wasn't Hiroaka, it was Konosuba. No, Hiroaka as well. Hiroaka, Konosuba, Kimetsu, Mahoka, Dead Alive. Like there's so much going on this season. I think that's interesting. I need to watch with anyone. You should watch with anyone. You know what's the funny thing? I watched the entirety of the Magical Girl show with a friend. I was watching the entirety of it with someone else. It was a very funny experience. Yes, I watched it. Free Ren, Apothecary, Mahoka, Dungeon Dash. Oh yeah, Free Ren. Like it's actually if you have a friend who you can watch it with, it's not too bad. But like I wouldn't watch it with just anybody. That much is for sure. There's only one person that I'm actually fine with watching. Like as in all the people I know, like IRL, like within the that group of people. Like there's only one person I would be willing to watch it with, and everyone else was like it'll be a very good experience. Watch Mahoka from Mom. Yeah, that one's a lot of worrying. Oh yeah, Mushoku Tensei is getting a new season next in spring as well. But yeah, I'm not sure which season you were referring to, Dorothy, but for spring there really is a lot. That one is ending out. Ah, yeah, that season was pretty good as well, though. Spring is very stacked. Like a lot of it looks like it may not even do well because the season is too stacked. Mahoka is getting a new season. Konosuba is back. Spice and Wolf, Yuru Camp, Hibike Euphonium, Kimetsu, Hiroaka, Kaiju Hachido. There's a lot of things going on. Hibike getting another season, like Dead Alive as well. Like the fact that those two got like new seasons is still bizarre to me. I mean, it's a good thing that they did, but like you can spam X a lot more. You can spam X a lot more. You can hold on B. You can hold on B. Oh! Shit, Bartender's getting enemy. Yeah, Bartender's getting enemy. I hope it's good. Yeah, like the original was really good. That helped a lot. Shit, I wish I knew that sooner. You spam X a lot more. Oh, X gets faster the more I spam it, huh? Oh. But yeah, it really does feel like a lot of things are coming next season. It's kind of exciting. You're getting hit by the flame. Yeah, then this is... Yeah, this... I feel like I'm playing... I keep forgetting the name of the game. Asura's Wrath. I feel like I'm playing Asura's Wrath when I play this battle. Where the whole thing is just like very weird, like, and cool, like cinematic scenes, and that's the entire game. This scene gives me that vibe. But I don't have to own. It's a very good. No, it's not a good game, but it's an interestingly fun one in a way. It's more of a cinematic experience than a game, I guess, is how I would put it.
としたらどこに
Ah! Done 2 times in a row. This fight is like a dragon. Indeed it is. Indeed it is like a dragon. Ah! Oh no! Oh! I have 3% left. This is actually like a legit. I thought this was gonna be mostly cinematic. Let me just run. I initially thought this was just gonna be more of a cinematic battle. Not so much like an actual legit battle, but here we are doing an actual legit battle like this.
尋常ではない。あれが放たれたら終わりだ。団長、ルリア、このまま接近を。
Oh. Motherfucker just soul bombed the wall. I don't even know what hit me there. Okay, hopefully we'll get it this time. Something hit me, I don't know what. But yeah, like Asura's Wrath reminds me of like it's a more simplified version of playing something like Death Stranding, where the entire game feels more like it's a cinematic than a game. There's a bunch of small attacks you have to dodge. Yeah, I needed to dodge the earlier attacks better. I feel I lost too much to like the attacks that should have been a giveaway. Like that. And that. And that. I should I need to stop dodging backwards. Like dodging backwards is not working. Gotta lock in. I'm dodging in the wrong direction is the thing. I should dodge under his arm instead. Like that's what I need. What I need to do is to dodge under his arm, but I keep like I keep like dodging backwards, which basically gets me hit instead. Like I know what I need to do. I need to dodge like I'm playing Monster Hunter. Dodge in the right timing. Yeah, but like yeah, like this, I need to dodge in the right direction as well. I can't just like dodge backwards because I mean the backwards dodge still has the same iframe, but like the margin of error is smaller if I dodge backwards. Like yeah, like I need to dodge into his attack. Like basically like playing Monhan, right? When they swing in a direction, you attack in that direction. It keeps a combo. Ah. Yeah, I need to like dodge better for sure.
このままでは狙い撃ちか。もう一度接近戦に持ち込めれば。
I lost a lot of HP there, huh? Like I lost like 26%. When did these numbers are insane? I mean, it's been around for a very long time. I feel like it's just a issue of like which JRPGs, cause like some JRPGs, if you can even consider them RPGs, tend to keep the numbers small. And the reason why they keep numbers small is because it's easier to use like simple damage formulas if your numbers are small. But like I feel like rather than JRPGs inflating the numbers, like the whole like inflation of numbers things probably originated from MMOs instead, I would say. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it's a combination of both, because like fuck, okay. I should just restart at this point. I can't restart. Like, okay, like let me just restart it. Just kill me. Let me restart. Like one of the big places where you first saw it in like paper form was Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Went with like power values of like 2000, 1003 as the like lower end of numbers is because the Japanese brain is more attuned to big numbers because of the way that the currency here works. Because like when your currency works without basically decimals and everything is basically like 500 yen, 1000 yen and the like processing numbers in their thousands is already something that people are used to. And so like some games, especially paper games, used to do that a lot. And then like the next big place where it was used was in MMOs, because MMOs basically had massive stat scaling. And the stat scaling basically meant that in the long term, as the game like lasted long enough, you just got like very big numbers because like your damage formulas just inflate everything to that extent. Right, like a formula that it's like your attack times 2 is damage for some reason, with like 5, no, I guess like your strength times 1.2 is your damage, for example, maybe. You know, then like when your strength goes from like 10 and starts to scale to like 50, 100, 1000, 20,000 with like MMO scaling, it's like you start to get very big numbers over time. And like I guess some others, maybe they realize that there's like some level of a high that people get from seeing big numbers as well, so it just got more common. That makes sense. I'm gonna pause that. Yeah, it's a very strange thing that like feels very Japanese, the way the numbers were decided on at the time. Currency here is like 8 times the euro. Yeah, I mean like if the euro is like that much stronger, it's like I can imagine like trying to buy anything in euro would probably be like hellishly expensive, huh? Like it still feels weird. I guess not weird, but like it's kind of interesting how like some countries in the EU still have like kind of like their own currency still, and like the currency is that much different from the euro in terms of value. Kind of like Poland has that, right? And it used to be like 4 times like weaker or something. It's mostly poor countries. Yeah, but doesn't... No, wait, is Sweden part of the EU? Like legit, I'm actually not sure. Like, I know Switzerland isn't, so Switzerland has its own currency, but I don't know about Sweden. Look at we had euro, you realize how fucked that is. Yeah. Yeah, like the difference in cost of living and like the pay that people are getting will make it hard to catch up, huh? Or like, it'll make things very unaffordable for the common person. But yeah, like just the fact that like there are still like other currencies that will exist within the union, even though like it's supposed to be like a financial union which was supposed to consolidate the currency, just felt interesting. God damn it, I feel like I took too much damage there. Come on, go to your next phase. Obliteration. This is all very dramatic and all, but like, it really does make me... I mean, am I gonna game over? Did I not make it? Am I gonna get game over? Oh no, it's not. He's back! It's Mr. Fix-It! He's gonna go gadget fix it! What do you know? Mr. Deus Ex Machina is actually back. Here to save the day. Basically gets sealed in the Shadow Realm for like 50,000 years and now he's back again. Mr. Fix-It! Such a horrible nickname. What's up? Hello there! Oh, the Lord model. Not too much, I'm just trying to clear this battle which has been like the bane of me for like the past like actually no, maybe 30 minutes so far, but aside from that it's good. The battle is pretty dramatic. I'm just hoping I don't mess it up and like get forced to restart this again. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, hope you have been doing good if anything, and that things are going up for you. My brain is all like in the clunker right now because of this battle, but aside from that, it's good. I had a strange day at work, I guess. Which I told the rest about as well, but like I had to like explain to my... I was spending like a huge amount of time trying to explain to my boss, or like just the team in general, the dev team here, like what a roguelike game, the definition of a roguelike game, and that was the thing. The grind begins. No, it's fine if the true grind begins after this. I don't know how to feel about it actually. Either way, we're slowly progressing towards the final boss. I mean the new raid boss bit by bit. It's probably gonna take a while for me to get to the point where we can actually do it. But hopefully we do eventually get to that point. Finally beat the game, time to play the real game. This feels like the whole Monster Hunter thing all over again, isn't it? Congratulations, you reached HR 6. Now time to go the rest of the way. The game has only just begun. Wait till you get to HR 500. What do you mean it's more of a game? I cleared the story. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to grind for another 50,000 years to get all the content done? It's kind of interesting though that this game actually has additional content in the style that they're doing it. Like you said, Cinnamon, it feels a lot like a live service game. But like with the way they produce content, it's like how are they even able to produce this stuff for free? The end game boss keeps screaming loud, it's easy to kill him because it doesn't move. So like it's the final boss not actually the boss himself, but just the game itself, because it just freezes for no reason. Like the final boss isn't a monster in front of you, it's the specs of the game and whether or not it'll just crash. Mr. Fix-It, you're back! But yeah, it's almost 11 PM here, not story mode, DLC boss. Oh, that one. The one that just released, was it last week? The final boss is the box we met along the way. A crew, something like that. Yeah, I guess we'll be suffering from that one at some point. Yeah, the true final boss is the box that killed us along the way. かつて俺は歩むべき道を誤り、多くの罪を犯した。その罪はとても許されるものではない。だが、この世界にはまだ取り戻せるものもある。I need only look to the compassion of my newfound allies to see that, with the power of friendship, we will overcome all dangers that might face us in the future. Come what may, what disasters we have to face. There is only one thing in my heart, one truth that I know, and that's that with the power of friendship, we will be able to overcome everything. Like I really love how corny the plot in this actually is, to be honest. I like the story. It's very corny. It's very, very corny, and I love it because it's very corny. Like the whole, like, this is the power of friendship, and like everyone gathering for the final battle, like the gang's all here. Like, look out, prepare, like, clear the way, we'll fire at them from the skies. We'll give you support. Go get them. It's like... It's like there's a lot of cringe and corniness to the story, but I love how, like, corny it is. Oh, this is my last day on the game, so I can start my 2 tomorrow. Oh, does the game release tomorrow? I haven't checked the actual release date, even though I'm very excited for the game, to be honest, but... And I'll probably get that game as well. It's a shame that it comes out the day after the sale. It almost feels planned. What about my 10% sale? What about my 10% discount? There's a story every time. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Like, just read everything. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's so corny that I love it. It's like... You know, it's like the story of Brave Burn, if you watch the Brave Burn anime. It's like there's so much corniness to it. Like the opening of Brave Burn as well. It's like the whole opening feels like something from the 90s. It's so cheesy and I love it. The mechs in it look like Megazords from Power Rangers, and I love that because it looks corny. It grows on you. Yeah, it definitely does. Like, there's something about this style of stuff that, like, during the time where it was popular, it was like, yeah, it's the in thing, it's the new thing. Then nowadays it's kind of corny, but like, there's just something to that corniness that just like grows on me. Or it just sticks with me, and I just enjoy it in its own way. Yes, with the power of friendship, look come what may, we will overcome it together. Oh no, oh no, this feels like I don't know how big the BL community for Grandblue is, but the whole thing with Mr. Fix It and It feels like something that like the Fujos are really gonna enjoy. Yes, the world was one step away from oblivion, and it was all safe thanks to you, our great hero. Spots! Truly, Spots is the best thing that could ever happen to this world. With the power of Spots, the world was saved. And that could be nothing better than Spots.
それなのに、井戸君と共に残り、僕をも救ってくれましたね。まったく、お人よし加減では僕の乾杯ですよ。
Now he's doing the Connie monologue. Like everyone has to do the Connie monologue. Like all the shit I was making fun of, like with like expecting it to say Roland is saying instead.
よかったら。
Unskippable mode. Oh yeah, it's not skippable, huh? Yeah, there's no skip button. Holy shit. Until then, Spots, I satisfy my heart. Okay, the Japanese for this last line is actually a lot better than the English. The English is very corny. Like, I have to say, like, Spots are good. Yes, Spots are very, very good. But, yeah, like... Okay, so like, the whole of the end thing... I would say the English is a lot cornier than the Japanese. The Japanese feels a bit more tuney at points. Like there's more of a slight tuney vibe, and like a slight like fantasy, your standard like we are taking ourselves seriously like fantasy vibe to it. It doesn't have the same level of corniness that the English has. The English is super corny, and I love it. The English reminds me of like listening to Speedwagon talk and JoJo. And like as weird and corny as Speedwagon is, I love him. English woman be like, no matter how grand the sky is, we will always relink, and that's no offense. You pretty much. You know what's the worst part? Like if you think about like that pretty much is what he's saying. Like he doesn't say that exactly, but like if you think about it, like his lines pretty much just relink to that. Yeah, the Japanese the Japanese text was less corny. It had very standard fantasy. It had very standard fantasy vibes instead. The very last line especially. Like it's still corny, don't get me wrong, it's still corny, but it doesn't have the same level of like cheese as the English text has. The Japanese text feels like standard cliche RPG. The English feels like I'm watching JoJo or something. Or like Fist of the North Star. No, like it feels like watching season 1 JoJo or Fist of the North Star where everything is like oh, I love the cheese. Yes. That's the best JoJo character. He saves the world multiple times with the power of money. Yeah, he's there to like narrate everything so that the viewer doesn't have to think about what's going on. But you don't have to think, because he'll basically like explain the entire thing that's happening in front of you while it happens. Like Dio was stabbed like Jonathan with his hand, and he'll go like, oh no, Jonathan just got stabbed by Dio with his ice hand with the power of the vampire magic. I wonder what he's gonna do. Wait a minute, he looks like he's about to swing his sword in a way that might actually cleave Dio in the head. That's amazing. Like that's Speedwagon for me. Like season 1 Speedwagon was so I love how weird it was. But okay. Yeah, it's almost 11 p.m. So I guess I'll be going for today. Since I still have work tomorrow as well, and and I should probably like prep a little before going to sleep for work. That said, thank you guys for dropping by today. The Saturday and Sunday stream plans, the schedule is up on the Discord, so yeah, if you're interested in seeing what we're doing for the weekend, it's there. We'll be doing a bunch of like multiplayer games, so feel free to join. We'll be doing like a DRG and Lethal on Saturday, and Gartic Phone, and maybe a bit of Slice and Dice, the Steam version, on Sunday. Yeah, no, thank you guys for dropping by for the stream, and thank you, Mido. You sleep well too, and you too, Paul. Rest well later on. Do you plan on doing BR whenever the small update comes? Yeah, for sure. Like, it's more like when it comes, we'll do it for sure. I need to find time in the schedule to do it, but yes, we will do it. Because I do still find it fun, and the fact that you're actually getting the funny Fox Girl in on it means that like we could enjoy that as well. So yeah, why not? To start work again. Wait, do you even have to work yet, Infidave? I thought you were like, oh no, wait, you're helping with the family work as well, yeah. So you do have quite a fair bit of work, since like their work timings do seem to be quite rough as well. But yeah, the current schedule for the streams are on Discord. Some of it's a little outdated. I might need to, like, I was considering updating it, but it's like 9 days of like the month left, so maybe I'll just update, like, I'll just like make sure to be more careful with next month's schedule. Family work doesn't end at regular hours. Oh no. And you don't get paid for your overtime either, huh? 27. It's what? 20 hours, 7 days a week. That feels a little inhumane, but hopefully it's not actually that bad. But yes, thank you guys for joining us today. I mean me today, on this grandest of sky, under this grandest of skies. May we relink again on Saturday for That's No Fantasy. Hopefully. Just need to adapt. I feel like at that point you might as well just look for a new job, so that you can like you have an excuse to like not have to work fully with them on the thing. That will happen. Oof. Hopefully, like surely at some point they'll have to like not force you to work 20 hours 7 days a week. That's a bit insane. It does feel like. But indeed, it is no fantasy that I'll be seeing you guys on Saturday, so hopefully. So we're reeling then under the grandest of skies, but until then, no. Okay, maybe I should have tried to make the joke a second time in a row, but yes, I'll be heading off for now. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekdays. Good luck with schools, studies, and work. Or just chilling if you're just chilling on the weekdays. And if you're not joining on the weekend, have a good weekend as well. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, yeah. Yes. Enjoy your rest of the week. Mido as well. And Infidave and everyone else. And Cinnamon. Yes, it's not like so. Everyone. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend if you won't be joining the streams. But even then, it's cool that you guys dropped by today. So, yeah, nonetheless, I'll be seeing you all soon, hopefully. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye. Bruh. No. What? I mean, take care and bye-bye.